You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV. You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV. You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV. You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV. You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV. You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV. You are watching The Horizon, the voice of the Amber Woman, exclusively on ABC Amber TV.
Okay, super. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be tuning in from. This is the Horizon, the voice of the Ambazonian woman on ABC TV. Our theme is as women in the women's department in the IG, we as stake equals till we reach Boya. Whatever it takes, whatever it shall take us as women in Ambazonia, as women in the IG to reach Boya, we are going to sacrifice that. Women in this house, women in this fold, women in this capacity are already doing all that which they can do, supporting the draft, supporting the girl child, supporting the prisoners, the refugees, all over Ambazonia, all over French Cameroon, all over Nigeria, right up to Ghana, all over. Mothers are people who bear the brunt. Women bear the brunt. Their children are being killed. Their husbands are being killed. They are being raped. They are being impregnated. They are being transmitted, sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. They suffer from one place to the other. They lose their children. There is nothing that a woman in time of war does not suffer. That is why the Ambazonian woman, the women in the interim government, are resolved, are resolved in their capacity to say justice must be brought to the people of Ambazonia. Justice must be brought to the people of Ambazonia. We cannot sit quiet and watch our children being slaughtered, watch families being slaughtered in cold blood. Jesus. Look at what just happened in Bui. If you look in most of our fora, a family of three, a man, the wife, and the child just slaughtered in their own cold blood. The same thing, La Republique military enters Batibo and picks out three young men and slaughter them, kill them in front of the people. And you, as a woman, you are still sitting quiet and thinking that you should continue to cohabit, or you should federate, or you should union, or you should unite with such callous, cold-blooded humans, demonic existence of fellows, or what to say? How can one describe such? How do we describe such? For crying out loud. The women of Ambazonia, the women in the IG, we are sick and tired. Home front, our brave restoration forces, we give you people 21 gun salute. Our salute can even never be enough. Words cannot even express how we will even appreciate you or how much we have you in esteem. How we even, your wives, your children, who will know that their father is at the war front defending homeland. Fellow Ambazonians, for Christ's sake, the only thing you can wish for your homeland now is total, complete restoration of our sovereignty. That independence that was granted to us on the 21st of April 1961, that was to be effected on the 1st of October 1961, for which the enemy crept in the night. You know, our humility, our kind-heartedness, our peace-loving, just let us thought every day that things will be fine. things will be fine. And where are we today? We keep waiting, keep hoping that things will be fine. Until in 2016, thank God for internet. Thank God for innovation. Thank God for innovation. That everything came to being. People could take videos and pictures. Do you people even remember that Southern Cameroon goes down in history as the longest area that had internet shut down for 3 good months? Have you ever thought of this? Why was it done? Because the enemy wanted to cover up their dirty job. They did everything that people should not see what people were doing. They thought shutting down the internet was going to shut down the minds of the people, the determination, the resilience of the people. No, you can't win a war against the people. Once the spirit is high and the people are ready, they will go to every length. The people of Ambazonia have declared themselves the never again generation. The never again generation, which means they are not going to let go. We wouldn't let go until the restoration is put in place, the sovereignty is put in place, the independence is stamped, until the international boundaries are put in. The thing is that if you have not yet been wounded, if you have not yet realized that it is no longer that una thing, you begin to know that even you who is sitting somewhere, you will soon become the enemy of whom you are even supporting. Let me remind you, there was a write-up in our fora where they reminded some of us, those who call themselves blacklegs enablers, who are already dining with the enemy. You think an enemy will see you and embrace you till the end of it? You think they will? Remember the Algerian war. Those Algerians that fought alongside against their fellow brothers and sisters. When Nigeria got its independence and took over their country, did France even give access for those who fought alongside with them, blackmail their fellow Algerians? Did they give them visas to go home? Did they give them visa to accompany them to France? No. And what was their fate? They met their Waterloo, they met their doom in their own brothers and sisters. First of all, they were no longer brothers and sisters because they had declared themselves as enemies. So what we are saying here is that anyone, you may be plodding yourself inside one stupid, dirty, demonic blood money that they might have given you just these days, and you are flaunting yourself. You must have opened a business that you never had before, or your bank account is bleeding with some blood money, and you think you are priding yourself now. My brother and sister, I tell you, it's just for a short while. And the plea is that for those of you who equally think that I want to form my own small group, so that the days they will be calling groups, I will also be along, and if they will be sharing money from the United Nations or whosoever that may be doing what, that you will be part of it to collect that money, you are just deceiving yourself. There is nothing as good as and important as the good as a big picture. Join your LGA, join your county, join the federal government, join the system that speaks on behalf of everybody. Because all what we are doing is just sharpening the way out. It's just letting those who are willing to take advantage of us to say, with whom are we going to talk? A lot has happened these days. Many things have happened that you begin to ask yourself and say, where is the intellect of our Ambazonians? Where have you kept your intellectual IQ, your social IQ? Where have you kept it? If you look at it, so many people came up with the fact that they wanted to to go and form their own government. They break up. They break up. And what is the result today? Everyone has heard. Why would people just decide to create chaos within their own body? You create chaos within your own body. It is sometimes very hard and difficult to say you start calling people's names. It's difficult at times, but because it will be as if you are legitimizing them, or but it is so painful to feel the stab in the back that they gave you. Or should we equally say it is God's divine will to expose some of them that were not really for our Ambazonia? Because as the Bible says, it's not everyone that calls me Lord, Lord, Lord that serves me in truth and in spirit. It's not everyone that sits around a table with you is on the same mission with you. So sometimes we should give God the glory for the things that are happening around us, because it gives us the opportunity to know who is for us and who is against us. And when you see some things happen along the line, you remember when they say our big brother mouth that when Congo success came and said you were the one who sold out former President Julius Ayok in a Naira hotel. Your partner in crime, Bankwe, also came and reported the same thing, that he's been working with you for a long time. And not long to continue your game, you went ahead. You wrote a letter that you wanted to break this same government, this our IG. Your work just go partially for you. You do not get the whole of it. After you did not succeed, you pick on one woman. You kept shouting her. At the end of the day, you say she wasn't the issue at all. It was the government. You went to the Restoration Council. You tried to talk them over. The Restoration Council poured them. They were weak. They fell for your trap without knowing. At the end of the day, you people did not even bring the evidence. You did not bring any evidence against the person that you were accusing. Along the line, you went ahead, you even testify yourself that you were the one who brought the deal. I keep asking this question. How would you people saw this man stood on our national TV and was shouting against the enemy? Did we know that he was behind organizing deals with the enemy against the same government? Only for him to say, I was the one who brought it, I negotiated the deal. And some of you still follow this man. And this is this same man that has succeeded in putting this lady, Marianta. They went ahead, installed her president. The same time, in his quest, in his longer throat to become what he cannot even be, a television repairer. I want to just go and be. Is it by like me that I'm just talking here like this? I just get all one money because marriage suddenly becomes very possible and have thousand views, and you say, okay, this is a criteria for presidency. This is a criteria. You just rush. Look at what they are doing: counter dismissal, counter resignation, setting confusion everywhere, blaming, self-blaming. The same division has taken place 3 times under 6 months within that government that they said they were going to form. Fellow Ambazonians, my fellow women, those of you that are curing yourself behind such a human being, should I say a human being? Somebody that stands in front, many people faking the death of his own brother. Is this somebody? I pity my sister that is in his house. Really. And I pity some of the sisters that are really following him in this blind venture, or should I say corrupt, cold-blooded venture. The day he was shedding crocodile tears here, he said, I cannot tell you good night, but the people of Lebialem tell you goodbye. The people of Ambazonia tell you goodbye. People did not listen along the line. He couldn't say goodbye because he knows where his brother is. And after working hard to destroy After working hard to destroy the government of the people, it didn't work for him. He too wants to say he's a president. What a farce. That is not even what is even the bone of contention. The bone of contention here is that Ambazonian seems to have forgotten why our land is at war. We seems to have forgotten, and we are now vying and pushing and following different things. Some people think that is just peace, that we need peace in Ambazonia. No, you cannot have peace if you don't have freedom. There's no way you can have peace when you don't have freedom. You are supposed to go to a house where there's love, there's freedom. You enter, you can talk, you can do things the way they're supposed to be done. Your voices are being heard. You can take part in decision making, and you can also function and operate in all spheres of life, maybe politically, socially, economically. You can have a business, you can have a functioning system. That is where you can talk of peace. And where there is justice, where everybody is being, equity is put in place, where you are not favored because you know one governor, you know one gendarme, you know one policeman. No, equity is done whether you are coming from what background. Your name does not count. It is your ability, your charisma, and your personality that counts. That is what we are looking for in Ambazonia. So for people who think that we are now putting other things ahead, forgetting the reasons why La Republique has declared war, it is because of the thing that is under your feet. Our brother UN was talking of our territorial integrity in one of his audios. Territorial integrity, you have your national boundaries, you should respect it. I tried some weeks back before I went away for I was taking ill, to say there cannot be peace when you and your neighbor or your next plot owner, when he's intruding into your plot. There's no way you can sit quietly at your home. You will call for people to come, and when that neighbor steps in and start killing your livestock, killing your children, you cannot stay quiet. You have to raise an alarm. So for any Ambazonian who is bona fide Ambazonian, born in Amazonia, who sits somewhere comfortably in their home in America or in Europe or in Asia and thinks that it doesn't concern me or whatever, you should you should you should see yourself as a bipolar, because there's no way you will say I did not hear what happened back at home. And instead of you to stand up and talk against the perpetrators, you want to say let there be peace, let there be peace. How can there be peace? How can there be peace when justice has not been put in place? The reasons why the other one stepped to kill the other has not been justified. How can there be peace? So please, before we go anywhere shouting for peace or planning that we want to talk peace or whatsoever, you should ask yourself, has justice, the reason for whatever chaos, for whatever conflict, forever what that is ongoing, what is the root cause? What are the root causes? We have asked these questions. Now we have forgotten. We are no longer calling out for the root causes. Republic du Cameroon killing us. We are not just, some people are dreaming of some kind of peace. Who told us that peace is the absence of war? Or instability is the presence of war? It could be the presence of both at every given time. This genocide did not start today. It only intensified with us having the internet, with us having our own national television, where you can listen to us. We fit talk pidgin for this our television. We fit talk pidgin. We fit talk our own country talk them. We fit broken anyhow when mommy and papa then they go hear. Tell me how many times where some other television we don't come with it play on our own country dance and so they wanna dance and wanna sing. So una see una own pikin the way dem too dey fit play music. This is some of the freedom that we want to start enjoying. Wey today we go talk say na Ngokitunja week this. They go play Ngokitunja music, they go talk Ngokitunja country talk, they go explain news from Ngokitunja. All papa and mami the way they dey for village they go understand. The next week they go talk say na Manu week, they go talk am for all the different country talk the way they dey for Manu county. Na how una wan make dem tell we say freedom dey so e free, e good. But one thing na say freedom no be free o. Freedom no free. Because if you look all over the world, even America, before the American War of Independence, there be fight and two people there be die. So if you do it now for America, na me you know say you dey work on top different people their blood, or different people dem don sacrifice. So if you dey do anything now, you go know say no be only you one. You go know say even this war for Europe, war be don dey for Europe. People dem don fight war, dem for different country dem before we too she don dey for the peaceful place where we dey now so. So my brothers and sisters and fellow Ambazonians dem, we dey beg una. Like now so, any person with the beg, if you know how to pray, you dey pray to God Almighty, wey you be Ambazonian, begin to pray to God Almighty say, this September 13 wey e dey come, wey United Nations sitting wan start the bill so, begin to pray. If you fit add fasting, then you add fasting. Say time wey the private commission they go wan begin dey meet, make that private commission dey make some person raise our Ambazonian case wey dey there. If you be Muslim, wey you know for pray through Allah, pray through Muhammad, begin to do your prayers and put your knee for down, begin the prayer as well the prayer every time, 5 times. Begin the prayer. You add fasting. If you be person where you dey do contribution, go for your contribution, begin to do am. I see some audio today where Chairman Willie go, he dey call all the ancestors them for the 13 counties them for Ambazonia, may they rise, may their spirit rise. Because for all these 13 counties then, so Ambazonian picking their blood, untimely blood, they don't go down. So that if they call all the ancestors and say, may they not don't quiet, may they wake up, may they arise, may they fight on behalf of our land. And then he still talk say, may the ancestors then they not leave any person alive where he go for any meeting, go lie, say that Ambazonia not be a country on its own. Because these 2 dates then they go live or remain for this life. 1st October 1961 and 1st January 1960. These 2 dates then are 2 different dates then. And if you go for United Nations program, you type and inside, you go see and say these 2 dates them the day. If you go there, you type Article 1608, you go see them. If you go, you still type Article 1514, you go see them. Now so the thing they like how a place where they born you there, they born your birth, make your birth certificate. If you go there, they open that register, that big black book where it used to be for court. If you go there, they open and they'll see a name for day where they be make your birth certificate for that day, for that place where they be born in. Now so this thing they for this if you go for United Nations, these 2 birthday then they different. These 2 independent days then they did. The fact say the other pikin be a week, it be weaker one, where the other one like probably be creep can enter our country, not mean na say that will be day not be day. And now the reason that way that the key we today so, because say we don't too shit on the hope say it go better, it go better, it go better, it go better. Only for we hoping say it go better till today we not see the better. We only see na killing and killing and killing. Now where would the beg people then say, make killing enough find where we lost our loved ones. We know that one. But then if you really want get something when I your own, now we no go die for something when I own. Who no go die for something wey na e own? Some people dey go talk say yes, make you too you comot for they can go die for the place. No, God give all of us a different responsibility dem at different time. And not be no tower be the kind for the one man come to say after how many years I go can she don someday begin dey talk about this kind thing and not be ever plan am. Na only ye be know say at this time you go be for some place begin dey talk concerning this that war wey go come happen for your country for this time. So the responsibility then they very very different. So now the thing that way at the talk say we are saying that any form of belief of religion that you practice, pray for the land of Amazon. Pray for divine intervention that God Almighty should send voices to speak on behalf of Ambazonia. Now that this United Nations sitting is coming, some people will say United Nations is a tool, let's bold up. No, those are historic terms that we used to pass GCE and to pass the exams. But there is nothing that we will ever do out of the United Nations because the Security Council we have to break it, and God can intervene. You can ask God to intervene. He will break them. And they say, when your ways will please the Lord, He will cause your enemy to become your friend. So even if we say, oh, this, that, and that, if we start praying today, today is the second. Some people already started yesterday. Some started on the 31st to make it 14, 15 days before they start on the 13th. So if you take these days, if you've not started, you can start today and begin to pray. Add your fasting there. God can turn the hearts. He said the hearts of the kings are in the hands of the Lord. He can turn them with that too. He can turn them. He said, my people, if my people are called by my name, will humble themselves and confess their sin and cry and seek my face, I will hear their cry from heaven and I will renew their land. So it is talk na say if the people then they go fit turn, then look up to God, they talk say, Papa, forgive me for the sin that we don't do. That time will not be no. Forgive we, hear our cry, save we from the hands of save us from bondage, deliver us from the hands of this tyranny. God for way there for heaven, He go hear our cry, He go heal our land. And how He go heal our land, He go He go twist the hearts of all that one them where they say they for Security Council, they will remember us. Some people they go sit us say, what of the other people then? They pray. You don't know whether they pray. So the only thing where you fit do now say, may you do your own part. Do your own part because you don't know where the other people then they do. So the only thing we will appeal now say, may any man call the God way he believe in. If you want go pour libation for backside, go pour libation. If you know say that one he don't help you, go do one. If you don't call na Muhammad Allah, go do one. If you don't call na Jesus Christ, God Almighty, go do one. Do am sincerely from your heart so that God Himself go know say these people are broken. He say even you sacrifice me anything, I will not get it. But He say, but a broken and a contrite heart that I will receive. If you really see those the way that they pray, not be everybody. He say because of the elect. If not for the elect, I would have destroyed the land. So if you only take now some elect them where they go really should don't sincerely pray. Yes, some papa tell me today say, make me I thank Pastor Commando and Pastor Victor for that prayer, the way that they pray all the time. Because say God don't hear that prayer. I don't destroy the camp of cool plotters. He don't expose Mr. Chris Anus where he be talk say, nah, President Sako be the bad person. Then now God don't expose him fine. He say, I thank Pastor Victor and Pastor Commando for that prayer, the way they used to come pray. And so that my papa tell me they did them plenty. They for that forum, they tell me, say, me I thank them. So, and all that mommy the way they join for pray for mountaintop women's house for prayer room where they pray. They say, I thank una for say God don't hear the prayer. e don destroy that camp. So na wey dem dey say may we be encouraged again to pray, because what he has started, he will bring it to an expected end. He will bring it to completion. He's going to give us people that are going to stand on our behalf and talk on our behalf. This is the faith that you should receive. That is the prophecy that you should receive. Because if you are a praying mother, a praying father, continue to pray. It is a prophetic that is coming. But some people will say, "Well, not just the talk," but it's just because that when the good things are happening, we're prone to see only the other side that is not yet full the way we want it. But then your joy is already full and it's complete, because even all every even the international community knows it from top to bottom. But we should not let ourselves to be watered down by some window dressing that they want to manipulate us to go back with our rapist. If we are not very careful to read the handwriting on the wall, before we know it, you will be cajoled and put in the same place from where we started. But that is not the destiny that God had for. That's not his promise for us. For those that have been praying and seeking the face of God, they've already heard and they've already seen it, what God Almighty has for us as far as our struggle, this conflict is concerned. Ambazonian will be free, it will be liberated. It's just a matter of time. And time is, it depends on what we do and how we do it, not letting the enemy prevail among us. Being able to discern the works of the divider, the works of the manipulators amongst us early enough, you know. But I thank God for the great work that God has the many um, men and women with foresight and insight that God has placed within us. This is what keeps us going, because He who is enthroned, He says He will not leave you, He will not forsake us. He will not leave us at the mercy of the enemy. He will bring us out at the appointed time. And the appointed time for Ambazonia is now. It is now. But you know what? We have to walk through our appointed time. We have to walk our appointed time to physical manifestation. I don't talk. If you dey pour na your libation, pour am. If you dey pray na the one wey you know go for pray am. God Almighty is the one that answers. He owns the whole world, he owns the whole power. Nothing will happen without his knowing. When he permits something, it's just to teach us. Yes. Imagine say this our interim government wey we be get am last year. Some of the yamayama people, the way God don expose them. So if that independent the can last year, na so for just carry yamayama people there, still go enter boya. Before you wan know, the thing wey people dey die, e go be na yamayama. God forbid, it can never happen. Yes. So the other thing I say, we get to continue to pray. So the other thing I want talk na say, some people then they call for down day, they ask am whether some lockdown go start from Monday or lockdown no go start. Where our Ambazonian people then, una 1 year again na for who? Now who don't talk say lockdown day? We no, I never hear lockdown where interim government don't announce lockdown. The thing I say, we get to be very wise for hear who dey talk, for hear some information. When I hear how the other day, we be see am for some WhatsApp program where some military man go for square from Bengui, go dey shout, say "May all man comot, may all man comot, may all man comot." Una be see the reaction now. Una be see the reaction for that day then. So there's one thing for people then for talk, the other thing na for people for act am, because even fowl know e master a voice. They say my sheep they know me and they hear my voice. So make some person no can go begin tell me una no hear say sorry. Now other confusion the way that they bring and say lockdown day, because everybody they want talk say na me I get power. and me I get power. When they don lock down, so they go catch our pikin dem, dey kill am, kill am, kill am for the time of lockdown. No, interim government never talk am, e no dey. And for the palava for going to school, interim government still stand. Me I no go talk because the way wey I read am, e dey for interim government. The other last time, Dr. Mungwa bin still read am, the SOS of communication, the director of programs, dem all man don read dat letter, don tell una. Even SOS of education go dey here next week for dis Horizon platform for can clarify many many things. But I dey just talk my own now like person wey e too dey read many things dem, and dey follow up, and e dey for some place dem wey e dey get through things dem. Interim government still stand for a position say our country dey for war. We no fit begin dey talk say talk dat one, because the reason why wey dis thing be start, teachers and lawyers dem bin come out. Our curriculum, dem don infiltrate the school curriculum, Anglo-Saxon school system. Dem don perforate am, dem don puncture am, dem wan mix am out. Dem wan turn am to one kind of come like some communique comot say the bilingual Cameroon is a French Cameroon, is a French country, wey mean say dem go just usurp una, everybody with French. Say dat thing bin don be na since 1961, since 1960 wey we will not be know where we go join dem. Say the bilingual Cameroon go be na French country, wey mean say all dis time dem bin don dey dey enter am. Pipu dem no know. Dem say bilingual. Go for dat side, dem no dey teach dem English. Come for dis side, dem go come French teacher go hold long cane. If you no fit talk je suis, tu es, dem go whip your back fiam. Dem make am wey pikin dem dey jump window when French teacher dey come. It was a torture for even teach the language, torture for pikin their skin, because they were doing everything to make sure say make dat language be. And then they make pikin dem fail. They can't begin dey deceive cap exam. Dem be dey set am na for French. Pikin dem for Ambazonian, dem go repeat cap 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. No man no be know why wey pikin dem for cap for technical education dem pikin dey fail. So all these things, why? Because dem no be want am make you grow up tomorrow come up say I have, make dem ask you say what can you do? Me you know say I am an electrician, I am a technician, I am a plumber, I can handle this, I can handle that. They manipulated it. But they came to government education, general education. You graduate in geography, you graduate in history, you graduate in economics, you graduate. When they ask you what can you do, I have a first degree in history. What can you do? I have a first degree in this mathematics. So what can you do? What is your profession? All that side the way they began a profession, they squeeze them. Our own school, they twist them. All the GTC then they twist them, they throw them. So my brother, mommy and papa them, for this modern time, all man don't learn say you go train pikin up for some way pikin go say I am this. For one man country, after 18 years, pikin go fit boldly tell you say I am this, I am that, I can do this, I can do that. But look, ask for house, even up to master, PhD, what are they doing? Abeg una. The reason why wey dem be start talk say we no go go, make dem no go the school, they never solve that problem. We know say our pikin dem dey stay house, dem dey grow, dem dey big, dem dey go. Na some very sad thing. Na for them why they talk say UNESCO don abandon we. Last 2 years when I be go education, we talk say UNESCO don abandon we. But how UNESCO abandon we? Because the no degree talk the thing. And even now wey Ambazonians they don decide for form community school. La Republique don enter inside the matter now. They dey talk say community school no. So I dey wonder the one now way how UNESCO go react. But me, I no go talk me that one plenty. When Department of Education will come next week for this platform, they go can explain and find. And we now too we still get SOS of foreign affairs, Dr. Ellard. I be talking me say I go use one stone, I go shoot two birds because I know say e go help we too now so for this the horizon. Answer something dem or talk something dem wey e too wan talk am for this women platform. As una see so, na a very great man this way. Na work wey just comot so. E just comot na work like any of we wey we dey run only for say make we can sidon for make up this program, make we talk to our people. E comot na work so, and e get many things dem wey e go tell we as e dey here. So my SOS Ashia, welcome. No how you comot now so. Ashia
Thank
papa.
you, Marashel.
Yes,
Thank you.
Ashia.
I'm glad for me for
Well,
rising. At least we must push so that maybe when we don't reach Boya that time you feel come up work, you go enter some place, you chop better chop, go your house, relax, freedom. No man they can knock your door say ask you where my big man maybe they call and say ndang tite. Ndang
mm-hmm.
tite. They no go ask you
Yeah,
ndang tite again.
that's true. Well, Ashia for work. Papa, you know say as you make out time for really come so for this platform, I dey very happy personally because no get time. And when you make out the time, na under hot seat where you dey bed. Abeg try for help we. I begin dey try for talk something about UNESCO, how wey they don leave we. Even our community school dem wey we be try for say if 4 or 5 family dem dey fit see am say dey fit gather pikin dem for inside some house, dey fit begin dey even dey tell the pikin dem ABC so that make dem no forget and wey their compound dey no far wey dem go fit comot go dey back. And now don wake up now dey talk now say dis pikin make dem stop all that thing dem. You like minister, you like secretary of state for foreign affairs, wetin be your take on this one?
Well, first of all, good day, televiewers, Horizon fans, Ambazonians, our ARF in Homeland 21 gun salute, our people in Grand One, all over scattered. I salute now all. When I be lock in for join you, I hear a very sweet talk where you really talk. And I see the sadness in you, the way you be talk. Because I know when you dey talk something where you find how you dey be, how your face dey be. And when you dey talk the one way you don't broke you down. You talk about Ombe, you talk about they don't change all thing, they ask question, you talk UNESCO, community school, how way these people them will never them, the one can teach we what you will not pass them. But what you I'll tell you now say all that one are tricks. Now so when you talk so Mara share they practice they don't already start practice community school now for La Republic du Cameroon to get information. That means they try for discourage them through their colonial mad way of doing things for Ambazonia. Then for themselves they do them because they realize even the picking them where they know be the go school, they go write GCE where they carry the GCE go pikin mark am na so them the Sudan they only see a pikin that they pass. So they wonder now how will the pikin study. So they don't start now implement them for their own side. As you rightly talk, UNESCO, UNESCO, you know, say na so they are the na so group of I don't know, a friends club. Because the real thing where they stand for education, they don't abandon and real, as you say. Beginning where this 1 year after this revolution begin, where we declare our independence on the 1st of October 2018. 2019 come, UNESCO talk say e no go recognize any certificate wey comot for Ambazonia or for because of the war we did it. I mean, they did it right because there was no school. So, if you just carry certificate, you show up. How way you be rightly talk for yes, and you and say, I be this, I be this, I be that. Certificate not get anything for do. That thing na just paper. If you not fit use the knowledge, develop the idea, and implement them somewhere, then your paper not get anything. If we first time we be the grow, we see how we papa them, they be the hangs, they be the put certificate or photo, put our wall. You enter
Mm-hmm.
my house, so you see certificate. Even she don't say for how you go no play, your skin the shake. Say, I the man, very strong man. Oh. And now we too don't reach that level. She said that in a paper. Yeah, that's in a paper. Now how you use them, how you implement them. Now, how you develop the idea, the knowledge where you acquire. Now, they when the certificate, it gets some function. So, any man fit
Mm-hmm.
take that thing up to how. And I they don't enter with system, they try for broker. You talk about Ombe. Ombe, now it be the whole both La Republique and Ambazonia. Where you hear GT government, that time they call us a government technical school in West Cameroon. People where they be the commode, I think they begin now only I think they begin now from till form 4, if I feel remember well. Say
Mm-hmm.
now
From
my
four.
backside, we from Mutengene. But when man
Mm-hmm.
come out for 4, now already
Hmm.
engineer. And they be the operate
Yes.
all that line there for power come from Mosole, for that side for Moyoka, all
Mm-hmm.
PWD, all those machine them. That airplane there, they be the fly there. Yeah. So all those things na Ombe we carry them, Cameroon Airlines, people where they come out Ombe. But now, people they come out University of Usai or na Usai, you give even half of screw something for door, enough it tie not for door, with big certificate,
Mm-hmm.
PhD, kind thing. Yeah. So yes, these people them they don't really break our educational system. And the reason that way you see that they force people for go back for school, for go do nothing. Either they put them like trap for kill them, or for just pretend for show the world say school is going back. But we don't get I don't talk with a lot of people on ground zero, especially for homeland, especially today. And they don't tell me straight, say, no man, they need to go school for Monday. They don't get no agenda for school for Monday. So it not be na say we the as they go around as the we go there the talk say we the stop people them threaten people them for not go school. No, no, no. See, Ambazonians we there for some level where I think my just use that way say white man. It is surprise. I be don't talk and I will keep and someday all now can tell me say Dr. Ella you be talk true. White man don't see say we don't right fine for we independence. They the only fear. And what to be their fear? Now that equality. They never be used to for country down with people them for talk on equal level for discourse on business partnerships. They never be used to. They don't know now only for go back meet some kind minister, then president, them hand them packet, then extract what they extract from Africa. That kind of thing. Today for this Germany, I there for my workplace. I put TV on me. I see Chancellor for Germany. He can meet up some for La Republique they call them say governors, colonial governors. For here they call and say minister president. He can meet them for discuss about the energy production industry where they for their areas here. The energy problem now there for Europe and even America. He can't discuss with them. I just dey tell my colleague dem say see some kind life. How come Emperor Paul Biya go ever one day sit down with governor for talk? If we don't just pass order say tomorrow una put on that energy sector, that this thing on for supply energy for before you want talk the military or people they don't go they go start and whether it be repaired or it not be repaired, if it explode or it not explode, or president don't talk, they consult anybody. But here you can't do anything. Look like abortion law for right for USA, where they discuss the Supreme Court a ban women. Joe Biden no come out talk say no or carry Supreme Court president go put our prisoner. He say this one a violation of women right. State them start get their own independent vote on abortion. Nancy Pelosi fly go Taiwan. The executive branch for the USA were not happy. They didn't want her to do it, but she is at the legislative branch, and that executive branch no get no right for tell the legislative branch what to for do. But they still stand as one. You see, so when I see all these things, now the thing that way, these people they don't see say we don't already be for their level. And they know if we come for amber, just can't take with oil, take with rubber, take with banga, take with tea, take everything like that, timber, as they will do before. So their own are fear. But as we do the diplomacy, we tell them, say, we no go kick them out. We go still work with them. Even France, where it stand pin food for La Republique back for help them, make they destroy all things that they try for kill people. We go still work with France. I mean, on equal terms. So they never be used to. And I think that they fear for just go for that television, go talk, say, we recognize these people. They now that fear still did them. So me Ambazonians, they know, say, we don't already reach. Although we get some few groups and where they try for give impression for international community, one or two things like the sham where they do and for there on Monday say that they elect, that they go do election on they don't
Uh-huh.
forget the one.
SOS. I want to ask you that other question now. So say I want to ask you the other one because me self, say we don't come a long way. We don't see many things then. So when I dey
Mm.
continue for see, I try for talk again before. So which kind of uh, confusion be that one way? I don't know whether na confusion or na plan act or na fail internal plot. Because for me, the way I see, I get many definitions. Um, you cook your pot just so you put salt inside, then I don't know. Now when you don't come so me actually don't start am for talk am so that thing what be the meaning for you like lawyer like person wey don come along with all of us don come along with them, all the lies from the IG cabinet to evidence to one cocoa to this one woman, all these things wey end up now so we election. I don't know how to put
No,
it because
you
it's
know,
a
you know,
disgrace.
talk up.
Just 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 talk am out. Just I don't know, make
No, you find
Ambazonian people they really hear.
something they were it used to be and used to be happy. You know, we were don't graduate church. God know we over. So it is sent we for many places. You know, I was there the time where they try for pull in Dr. Tita before he come out, and then they bring look, I be talking yesterday for ABC, say I no one call that lady name. Because for me is she's absolutely, I don't know whether nobody in our understatement. I don't know. I don't want to use some statement where they say you they abuse. For me, she's nobody. No, zero.
Mhm.
That's what so I don't want to just call her name. Because you call her name now, I feel like they dignify it. So I might just
Exactly.
leave it. Anybody know what they talk about. I was there when the teacher displaced them or disproved them or disgraced them, all with this. Before they carry that one now, put I was there. And if you don't listen, Reverend Asong audio, I will be there where they talk, where VP Abongwa make speech for yesterday, grandma yesterday sleep carry me. I only hear they call my phone. Now time for come vote. I say vote what? They say to vote the I say which president? This one. Why would I do things and way when I need to reflect? I think we were there, if not 18, 19. I say, why would I do things and when I need to reflect? When I just have Ambazonian and I fools, when I carry it, me, when I bring me here, not first of all, no. Why would I call me? When I just invite me for meeting? And before I want to go to the meeting, I tell president, say, these people, they don't invite me for meeting. I go that meeting. I go see what they want to talk. Because the person I want to see before I talk, not talk before you
Mhm.
see. I come for vote. I say, when I vote what? I say, if una want make this email be legitimate, bring all cabinet members of America. No, this, that, and that. They bring, I tell you, say, this one are nonsense. What I do. Count me out. And then I think that this guy from Dian, the chairperson from Dian, he should be come in, he just come out work, he can join. He say they call him for meeting, he do not know, so he not fit take part for anything because it is just enter the meeting, it is as a meeting, they tell him a vote, and then worst of all, they say may vote president for Ambazonian. What are you supposed to do? So, but I tell you something. As you bring, you say, what is my own view for this thing? Look, there are leaders and there are rulers, okay, and there
Mhm.
are manipulative leaders and follower leader. You get Dr. Sako where he get follow. Look, there is a difference for you, for me, for work for you, but I not respect you, and there is working with you. Now, two things and that people you not understand. You work for some person because you need the person money, you need salary. Not let me say you see that man like a boss or CEO or something. It's just nothing. You just work because you need money. And you dey work with some person where you feel even sacrifice your salary sometimes for not receive. You get these manipulative leaders where when they don't tell lie. I listen some sermon where they talk say some leader they will go for some island where their ship be wrecked, they lost. So the time where nobody no know how to come off that island. So one person own up. He talk say he go lead for show the people the way. He say who know the way? You. What be your idea? You. What do you think? You. What do you think? This. That means he don't come out now say he want lead. We no get no idea for leading. He ask now people they may tell you what you for do, but in a very authoritative way. And you get another leader where some person talk say the time where we both be the camp for this island, I be catch something. I see something like fisher people them smoke, they dry fish for that side. I believe say if we go that direction, we'll reach for that fisher people, then we'll find way for come up for here. And then he asks and say, who want come with you? They say, okay, any person who want come may follow you. But if the other people that no one come, may then stay. They will go, the few of them will go find the way. And when they see that place now, they will come back and take the other people. So if Ambazonians they understand what you mean, that mean now this guy, that guy where he believe for which way they do. Even though he be thinks he see that place where fisher people then they he not be sure, but he believes say when he go that side, he go come back and take the other people then go with him. Not be that other one way became ask and say, okay, what do you feel do? What do you feel do? What you way they assign duty for people. So now when the people then others look at them, they say, okay, if the man talks so say go back and take we, that means say he be really see that him will follow it. They follow it, go to tell the go reach on that place and not see anything. Or then jump for your head. Say this, you be talk, say this and that, you be talk, say this. See, I'm now, wait, who's at the road there? Who's at the people then there? All the answer and say, if we don't work out for that place, can't reach right for a year. That means we don't already learn something, which means from here, if we continue, we'll find a way. And I saw people that can't believe for that man. If you understand now, I don't give you some type of knowledge where it resemble with president. Because at times they talk, say, you promise, say, if we give you this, you'll take we go boya. You promise, say, if you give me that, we will take you go boya. Then, in the end, the people that not even give what you ask, but they want go boya. But now, when you don't reach on the position where you see, realize, say, the thing where they give are not correct, he try to tell them, say, okay, let's do plan B, plan C, plan this, so that we see how we feel learn from this one we don't do and continue to learn. Like now we the draft, like tomorrow, Kupe Maninguba, the draft Saturday, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Amber. People they joke, hey, you are a liar. But the one that type of people, them like Abachu and the rest where they talk past order, 1 year lockdown. Akwanga where they go for back for go stop ghost town or they are that kind of manipulative people they like for Siam. So now the very thing that happened today, they come out with fake news, manipulation, all thing. You get 160 hectare for CDC. You don't sign deal with this. You don't do this, that. Nanchop come up for this, he get proof. Now I get proof. Look, I go do this. I go do the always should I will wait the proof. Nothing not come. Till today why I talk with you so. They never proof one thing. And then they carry Madam Big Book. Say be massa. Man not use that word say because some people they think say this revolution a joke. Now some game will enter them for play. But they will
They
just
really just saying a
go
joke.
for straight pick any person, put them say this and that. And you know they talk for this word say you fool yourself so that you believe your own lie.
Mm-hmm.
So That woman don't fool himself, so they really believe say he be president. That means say he really believe say he be president.
Na true no, he believe sotey he reach he start dismiss
Okay,
the
then
thing
two
wey
dem be president. Na Europe this. You, Marashe, me and you there for Europe. Yeah, na the Europe this way be the na Europe. Na Europe. Na he bring this revolution for Saiwo day. Na he be I fit talk say na the back engine for the revolution. Okay,
exactly,
president
yes.
affairs dey Europe for 6 months. What did they run do?
Na the thing dat no, na the thing dat na just for just show say either they dey on their no be either they don be on their mission. Because me this I no call himself say vice president, this Dr. Abongwa, I remember 2017 when Pa Asaba, Dr. Jimambum and Helen Oden dey call me for here say they wan form German Axis. Make we form German Axis, Germany, Austria and Switzerland, so that we fit begin dey work things together. Dat time Dr. Bonga be vice president. I say vice president na you be president for Europe oo. See wetin wey pipu dem for Germany dem don call me, dem don talk. Why I be dey still look up to dis pipu, because I remember when former president Seko be dey do meet the people's tour. When I be gather money for Usher here, na for the way we be send the money make dem take am coordinate am. So that way they can call say na wetin do wey they wan do, I feel say all we still dey the same fold. Then I call then vice president Abongwa, I tell him, I inform me say na wetin dis wey the people they wan do. He say yes, 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 good idea, good idea, good idea. I say okay, wait, me say ma continue with the project. He say yes, 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 go ahead. I form forum. I put people there for Austria here inside. I put them all. Connect with Marco for Switzerland. We look for one there for them. We put them inside. Connect with Jimambum there for Germany here. All of them. Until they come for Austria here, we hosted a very big meeting, do fundraising and everything. When we be there for that event, some person call me say, he want just tell me say, now we scope as them all. Why don't go find place there with them? So with AIPC them all. Maybe I know. I told I tell Elena say, some person just call me now, they tell me say una be scopers. So may not be say una be scopers true true. Elena say and so jealousy don't start when they don't see people that they progress, they go say there's a jealous person. I want sit down I come. After the event of finish, we don't call, we don't do everything. I come back. I want call meeting for people that for Lindsay again for camel bikini talk. I dey hear na different talk that they fly the cam now. Now I call vice president, then vice president Abongwa. I ask you, I say, Mr. President, you be talk say you come that event. I call you say me you come, you turn as way you don't promise me say you will take free that weekend, you will come. We didn't see you. He said no. I said okay. I want to call you again for inform you now for say some person don't just tell me now and I don't confirm and say these people then are scopers the way they don't can infiltrate. That man asked me say, so you did not know. From that day,
And I give you the
even
go
that
ahead.
man did he give me go ahead. He know this talk what they talk am, and he did everything possible for making sure say maybe I not ever there for some forum where he really did a purely man not ever make this thing out. From that
Yeah.
day,
So
I
you
mean I
see
be don't know his
everything.
things. Also for Berlin, that thing wey be make am wey dey say make we keep phone dem for outside, e go carry innocent our activist Paul Nilon give phone make put am for a pocket kind of video. The one talk, he say, quiet, quiet, quiet. And I knew. I just look and say this man a traitor. That day I said it. I said this man from since the two incidents, I not ever trust this man for my life. I know each time I be dey talk for it, I go still tell you. And even to today, I go still tell you for a face. He know say me, I never ever trust him. So whatever thing it be the even the do where go reach for restoration council, the talk the trash way be the talk and for that defunct house wey dem don just go confuse Ambazonians for inside. God go punish all dem. Forgive me for television why I dey talk dis thing because
No,
of the
no,
blood
don't
of
worry.
our innocent.
Before I say they
Yeah,
say self, as I be tell you, when I dey tell you, say you have manipulative leaders and you have real leaders where they get
wonderful.
followers. And that's why somebody will follow. Look, look at Sarkozy cabinet. You see people where they did it. Me, I be one. You,
And you
you be
see someone
another
that
one.
dey
See,
write internet,
you
someone
go
that dey
see
write
say
say
that
Maranta be don
way.
get to go bring women from Sako I just read am as they talk. This one now is supposed well, some people the way I've even dey look up,
No, no, no.
they
It
even dey
happened.
look
Don't,
themselves
don't. That he said.
na
She
people
said it.
think say they
She
even get
said it.
sense.
She said it openly at Nanchop's TV. She said it, and the that is what I said yesterday on ABC.
That
That
man
she's a
talk TV
part.
wey my money dey dey wey when next in the talk say na TIFF TV, my money dey for that television. The day wey I go come for it for Nanchop for that my money, he go vomit and give me.
No, don't worry.
Thief
Those
people
people will
dem.
see they will see their way. They will see their road because now you can see the confusion among them. Yeah, they wanted to pull some of us inside that their shit. That is what they call the madness of crowd. They think say we be people who they follow crowd.
We just say
You
make we
see
make small
somebody.
television
No,
where people go dey go dey talk
no,
pidgin, dey fit dey talk country talk dey so that may be like some free thing, may not to be over national TV. More dey go dey we say more just help the other side of Ambazonia where they no fit to come over express. Na wey this idiot the
I see
forgive
person
person for
stand call me say
the
Dr. Ellard. Dr. Ellard, which side you there own?
chief
I ask you
people dem.
say I ask you say that name where you call how you address me. Just tell me how you just address me.
Na
Say
so e
I
thief
call you say
money
Dr.
for
Ellard.
hotel dem for Berlin. The money wey we pay for our own room for hotel, that time we just leave am. The amount we pay for a double space, we wan come, we no know say na that a thief be don already start. They go give us a medium room. I wan just talk, we say no, make we just leave am. Na conference bring we come for the Berlin. Make we no talk concerning the money. Make we just go sleep, just solve the problem, go. No knowing that na that a thief be don start. Wey say register online, they will reserve you room and everything. They gave us we pay more. E manipulate the system. They wan talk say be use the money for book room for people dem. How many people there will be
Marashe, don't
thief?
worry.
Na so e still
They
put
self
TV join.
they themselves are crying now. They're doing. Oh, you see,
Anyway,
go see among them
make
how
that
where
one
they did
no make that one not too.
all those people, all those people, all those people. You see them also now. People where they want reach for top position. That lady and not be you and me, the Europe here, would know her very well. Madam Power,
Mhm.
Madam Know All. When Sweden, where I come out Sweden, I reach back for Berlin here, I sick for almost 10 days because of running under cold. Sometimes if you wear jacket, you to try to
I tell
organize
you.
the European this thing way for Sweden. You know,
Mhm.
when this Mr. Know All, this Kennedy guy, where he all madness, he go on side. If you
King
want
of
try
that.
to talk with Secretary and President because they will go Finland, how this and this since they for Scandinavia, they know at least some few tactics with the people that was Scandinavia. When we get for go for that meeting, I want hear Madam Big Woman. He can't tell Dr. Eli, you are disturbing my occasion. I said, God punish you. Your occasion. You, you know, there are
Some
things
of my
happening.
like that of my thing of the
Ambazonians have seen
nation.
it with their own eyes. Ambazonians, they don't see it with their own eyes, and they don't realize themselves.
Scandal.
You look. If I tell you calls the why they get her for home front, the people they tell me say, maybe I tell President Sako, may he be strong. Say may order their bab whether they make them for here. Nobody not know them for home front. They don't know them. Say may no worry. Say all that thing na social media. I need to talk na lie. People that he call nearly every day, numbers them I only see 237. That's what they come. You know, Ambazonians, they don't realize who be their leader. They don't realize who stand for this revolution. They don't realize everything. And look the wave. Just compare the wave where be for March. If that wave is not before bring down President Tako, then no say is a true leader. Look, President
Yes.
Sako not fit stand tell people, tell everybody what to do. He asks for advice. How we go do this thing. Command, and when I hear some person say that Sako is surrogate, they don't even know the word where they use them. Surrogacy. Now that kind of one way they hail Emperor Biafra. That's surrogacy. Where Ngola, them, all that people, them, Ebong Paul, Elong Paul, all them is sing, and the president have sent me to mourn the bereaved or to declare Kanganji Paul. Those are surrogacy. I cannot tell or you there for cabinet, let me tell people what to do. We did discuss what the way we want to do. And if you bring a point where we find ourselves not correct, discuss, I will tell you, say no, this one no work, this one no work. Every decision that is being taken by the cabinet, not taken by Sako. So not be the one way they sit down for the only 2-3 days where they form their defunct government. I start yesterday, they not even call a phone. They record out my phone, he pick up. She's like this, she's like that. I say, when I never see anything. They need to
Anyway,
underlook women. Women
anyway,
power.
doc,
That's what.
that one self, na just a sham for say the, you know,
Change that,
some of
change
we
that
were there
word. Change
Europe.
that word. Sham, na just shame.
We
Who use the right word?
we were
Because they are all
yeah, we were there Europe. We don't work with some of the people there, and we know, that people the way, go see where they will start them and where they will go end them. Now the wider way you see, you know, they're not going to complete anything, but that one they already passed. God already exposed them.
Mara,
Now, problem, the thing now na
Mara
say
Chef.
Ambazonians then get to learn. Yes, sir.
Use the right word. Me and Bazonia, they understand. When we they do things them for the background, then they see them. They be think say na them they do them. We don't leave them where they do them. What did they
Exactly.
do? If we be they do things,
They
they
never.
did see them. When they come, we make them make them see them. But we did do the things there for background. But now we don't
Yeah,
okay. When I go do the tour, nothing.
of
For the
course.
place where they stay UK day, I sure say even for a street, if they hold that their shame election where they want all up, even for a street, nobody know vote, even for a street where they stay for a street. Not to talk of
Anyway,
you.
the thing I said
When I
that
hear
since the,
I
the
don't
Christians
look,
are all
Secretary
expose themselves.
Chris is my brother. If he come
No,
this
no,
Germany now
yeah,
for this house,
yeah. Moyo talk say
even
if he hear
even
you
now
call
so
that name against a secretary, SOS,
even now so when
Dr.
he come
Ella,
for this Germany for a
I think
year where he
the
go
internet
sleep now.
knows.
But if I don't tell you say if he go come for here, if he get half person, we go can't see, then make change my name
Moyo, yeah,
because they go
yeah,
ready.
SOS, yeah. Moyo don't talk say if you call him against say SOS, he go knock your head.
No, we be
So,
we
ma
be
just
Ambazonian,
talk enough for you.
we
Make
be the
more talk say
first
na me I be permit am.
The former
Me no
British
person na me
sounding
be
company.
permit am you call as a secretary. Oh.
Then they call,
Nah,
uh, uh,
that one na Chris.
Hillary Clinton. Then they call
That one
Hillary
na
Clinton,
human
say
being
Secretary
comot.
Clinton. Then they call John Kerry, say Secretary Kerry. Then they call Obama, say Mr. President. They call Trump. So let's call them. They don't. They are ex, but we think they
No,
see
we
they
no
belong
call
me.
them. We for Ambazonian will change the rule. If you don't live up to expectation, we take away that medal of honor from you. Because if we not take that medal of honor, e go be like say everybody fit can just pass trample you pretend then get a title then think say you die by that title na lie we will take am from you. That is the new thing na too I talk say even chairman frundi that junction wey dem call am for bamenda so through chairman junction we go change that junction, we go move am, all of them wey dey cut our people their blood dem we go change all their name. We will not keep people that
No,
will give our people bad memory. Na why that way you see even for America dem begin dey pull down the slave master their statue. That people dey be promote slavery, dey pull down their statue, dey say dey don't want it, dey burn down those their park. So every of us wey go take some pathway we go pull all those things down away from them. They will not live with it. It will not be. No. So
so
I don already start the
tomorrow,
campaign.
tomorrow.
Na tomorrow na the D-Day. Make na me announce am because I wear na makaba so. I wear na makaba for announce that D-Day wey e dey come. Gondo
Under the
announce am
leadership
so.
of Professor Dr. Epote.
Make me
The
pick this call na a
November,
call like this. May I
okay.
come? Some person wan can talk. Hello mama. Okay. Me I dey here with your with your in-law.
Which one?
Dr. Kisito.
Oh,
We are Moyo.
Usama Moyo come over house.
He said tomorrow, one just start talk and one talk and now so before you call Jody come and say this call is timely. Say now mommy draft this. He just the call for the time we want talk the draft matter. So Biki talk am.
Oh, una see
Yes.
una coming on a live TV.
Now live TV this. So
That
just Biki talk.
live. Moyo tomorrow. Thing where they don't put am for Maninguba.
I don't even know country talk. You don't even know you country talk. I suppose I go to Manuga for draft. You don't even know.
Can't hear my country talk tomorrow. Can't hear me as I dey broke country talk tomorrow. I will surprise you.
All roads lead to Kupe Manungova tomorrow. On a very serious note, every Ambazonian that is listening to my voice today, this is the voice of my Ringwa. Me and my company, Joe, we are expecting everyone. They say now all for one for all. Now how they talk that thing again.
They don't
Please,
talk am
let's
fast.
show up bigly to support Kupe Manungova. When I know Kupe Manungova, they know. They need that people that they call and say now melon people when are with people. Ambazonia, una come, who will make sure they do with boundary. Everybody come up bigly. Every man will come up from the exam. Una no say if we down, una fine sister there for the money also. Una better come bigly, can support we. Una know that fight here with the dance last year for draft. Una can support it tomorrow. Me every Amazonia me show up tomorrow. Can support Kupe Manugoba and we thank Muna as una can support Gokitikunja last week. The same
No,
thing
not be so. That name not be Gokekokunja. Not be Gokekokunja. They call us.
I the one hide my grace. I know what me and Bazuna pronounce the grace. Just keep you quiet. Me and you fight for back. Nango go to Kunja. Don't know ya so. So marriage, thank you so much. Please, Ambazonia woman, they will not can support Lady Ibote. Una can support Mami Sumi. Una can support Pat Simila. Una can support with brother, Abono, all man for National Treasury. Una come, me and my we don't start with any member for National Treasury. We never put your money. Una know how we do things, they know. Make sure say you don't put your money by today. So that we support with Comrade Abono as we don't support everybody else.
And me, I go add and say,
Yeah,
if your name na SOS, if your name na SOS, can't support your SOS, Elad. Can't support your SOS too, because the thing now don't be done a category by category. Treasury, they
na
do their own
category.
for power bono. All una SOS them. Una come to for una SOS, oh. All the chair people them. Una come for una chair lady. My pote.
The
All
only
person
one.
wey carry cap.
Sonia.
All person wey carry cap, maybe he come, can't see cap dey inside Kupe Manigu, but he respect his cap. Many man respect his feather.
Even comments again, we don't see the cool plot and bring your money with the bed.
Yes, we wan use all the money for fine.
Why use all money? That money we una cheap am, una bring am back, we will take care of people for them. Kupe Manunguba, if you be picking for Kupe Manunguba, we don't care whether you be cool plot, we don't even care what you did. Now only one interim government day. The interim government wey Kizito Elat, now it is Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs. So anybody when you say you get government outside there, you don't the color for your head. Now only one government there for Ambazonian, wey Kizito Elat, now Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs.
Not true.
There's
So
no,
all
only
of
one
this
government.
Kupe Manigu.
There's no
Yeah, so
all the
every
other ones.
person wey all the one then are just you know time where CPDM, you know time where CPDM be one, he create like 100 other party them. 100 other party them. On the eve of election, all of them go to say they don't give their support. They don't give their support.
They give
Don't give their support.
support for
Now the same strategy where they don't can take and use and enter this our Ambazonian struggle. Where some langa big neck them, they don't know. Where that money go tight for una throat, una pikin dem go suffer. Some of them go become deaf and dumb. Some of them go cripple because of that money the way una don go take am so. More una fit take am so una don buy car, una don rent new house, una don renew furniture. But ma just tell una say that will be happen for Algeria. So now some person talk say as they be move for Uganda, they put a DME for power. More una know say that kind thing. All una go the chop with the enemy. Montoli go come. Before now.
Talk for one more thing. Everybody will say now Iroko people. Oh. So Iroko, whether you be Iroko, so you say you be waiting. When we did beg una.
All the Basosi, Oroko, all the
yeah,
all the Bakosi, them Basosi, Oroko, all of una dimbo them for Kupe Maniguba. We want see everybody tomorrow because when the war dey so, e not then only for one person in the body. When they kill, they need kill na one person in the body. Now everybody that they kill, they not get discrimination. We did just call the name then na just for say now because say na so God be don apportion we, it don't make it give different person their own way for call themselves. If not, we for talk say all man way e dey for the part so where they draw the line pass am for that place so pass am can't come out. Una know the line them. Una know am. We the beg all man for Kupe Maniguba make comot calm. Bangem una calm. Una comot calm. Guti una comot calm.
Tomorrow, tires Sanja,
Tire and Gondo.
Akaba with the weather tomorrow. Every person wear your kaba tire he type your words.
Not true.
Because tomorrow so we day for kabangundu tomorrow and the type of ways. Nothing with so we the dress tomorrow.
Yes, and now
if I see you suit for skin tomorrow, I go disgrace you.
And I want Mama, you know that way we be go Cyprus. We get a very big community for Cyprus. I did talk so that the year, yes. When we be do opening of the dish for Kupe Maniguba Pankalang where they bring them. Very big one. More than 50 people they dance follow that dish.
Wow.
Yes.
Not
the chairman. Yes. Yes. Opening if you see those videos them, you know see that way we dance camp inside. More than how many people they can do the opening of the dish just for Kupe Maniguba. I don't most of someone they don't talk with chair lady, don't take their contact and I go still remind them say tomorrow they have to be there, even though they are, that they're 2 hours ahead of we. So by the time we be 12, they're already there 2 a.m. So
I will
yes,
also take this opportunity to tell everybody say, we not forget for watch me and Mark Vicky. We can for the National Treasury. Anybody we want to know how everything to go for National Treasury. When I think say coup plot, I don't go with money. When I not make sure when I not forget for come watch
Mama,
me
I
and
be
Mark.
still get to announce that one. No, I don't forget.
So
For
we may I think. So
yeah.
we are going to see you tomorrow for 8 p.m. Amber time.
For Coupe
I go
Maninguba
wait you.
draft, I bet.
I go wait you
Yeah,
for airport for Coupe Maninguba. I will there airport. Now me I will
yeah.
be airport the way.
I want you to only one country talk tomorrow, only one country talk. If you take one country talk, when you pay Coupe Manu will be the same them can't tomorrow for draft. Talk about country talk.
No,
Talk up.
so you know say if I talk and I go confuse them. We don't already use pidgin. So move just
No, talk up.
No,
Boyo
Mama, na
go see.
tomorrow. Anytime we want, any man we want here come to talk. May come tomorrow. Na the joker, that na the joker. Come. Yes, na the
For
joker.
country talk.
Every Amazonian way the city Dr. Ella no country talk will not go shock
Una
tomorrow.
go
Una
shop
come.
tomorrow. Huh? Na the joker that way we don't keep am. Come tomorrow. You can hear. Anyway, me I trust now.
Yeah.
Just like
Okay.
keep that
Well, yeah,
joker.
listen to me. I go to Wisa Loto.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mama, thank you.
Boy.
Yes, Mama, thank you very much for this contribution. And ladies and gentlemen, fellow viewers, after this, the horizon so some other program will still come very soon. Um, ethics go come. I beg all man hear news for the money them as they dey function. SOS Ma Irene for Treasury don't can talk. Yeah, and chair board Treasury board chair lady Ma Vicky Yang they go come the two of them abeg. Una can hear them for ethics of an emerging nation, Ambazonia, the 55th nation of Africa. Una can hear them. You know what you declare, na so it go be for you, and that's why they declare and say the 55th nation of Africa. Una can hear them. That's in at 10 p.m. Amber time. And I be talk today say I go read one or two write-ups from our activists. The one I be really want for read am, I go first leave that one first. I go read some one way it came up from one of our powerful sisters, the way he used to write. And when a sounding warning, now eye opening, brothers and sisters, I go just read them. I still write them for you. He said La République is organizing a soccer tournament in Baltimore to prove to the world that Cameroon is one. Baltimore, then for America, for Maryland district, I think na their capital if I'm not mistaken. I don't know whether na Springfield, but this one dey happen for Baltimore, where they say na Cameroon dey do am. He said they have invited Grace Decker to perform at the occasion. They don invite Grace Decker. Who no know Grace Decker for Cameroon? Who no know Grace Decker? Grace Decker dey come there for can perform. She says, I ask myself, why are we Anglophones, for example, in inverted commas, or Ambazonians so stupid? They say Grace Decker is La République citizen, has never gone public to denounce the war being waged by her country towards Ambazonian people. But she has been invited to perform to Ambazonian people. This is very concerning. La République soldiers are in Ambazonia killing our people, killing our mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. And we are here patronizing another devilish La République citizen called Grace Decker. I am here urgently calling all Anglophones again, in inverted commas, in the DMV, that is to boycott that event with immediate effect. La Republique cannot be killing our families, and we are here patronizing one of their own. Grace Decker is in support of one Cameroon. This is a publicity stunt by Cameroon. Please boycott with immediate effect. Please, please, please. This is your daughter, an Ambazonian, pleading with you. This is your sister. This is a mother pleading with you. Not be football, go free homeland. Not be football, go talk, go show say we dey together. Since we start play football, sotey for 1984 wey Cameroon be win Egypt African Cup for Egypt. E win the Olympics Cup for South Africa. Cameroon don dey play football sotey something never change for dat country. No be today wey dey go come show say dey wan go play bring Grace Decker make una go dey go begin dey dance. Fellow brothers and sisters for Ambazonia, for DMV, for Maryland area, other side dem for Virginia, Philadelphia, I know say pipu dey go drive their motor comot calm only because dem wan come look dat nonsense thing. Dat mean say una dey permit dem, una dey support, una dey legitimize dem for the killing wey e dey go on for una own part of una country. Una know say no, even as we dey defend homeland, we dey defend our independence and our sovereignty, we never touch none of dem. So make una no help dem. Abeg, I no go talk dis thing me one. SOS for foreign affairs talk dis thing.
Well, Marasha, the thing with them I say, they say when you take horse go for water, you know, force it for drink. You know, I just discussed with one serious Ambazonian, a high level psychiatrist, psychologist. Me I hear the talk, me I tell you, say I always get this belief. As you even use the analogy for football, soccer, or whatever they call it, I always believe, say, this world is so. Ambazonia, as Ambazonia qualify for World Cup, they play Brazil or Argentina. At 25 players, they will be for that field. If they win, oh, you go see how we. Some person will be the talk say, "Must I leave Ambazonia?" They will stand and start play ball so they will go win Argentina or Brazil. When we win, I go be first man for shout, jump, carry, say, "Give me one beer, they my drink." So what I try for talk, say, make Ambazonians where they be bent, devoted for this, for say we free ourselves from this bondage all day. When they know they look all those things and worry. The other one become right for Berlin here for corner my nose, they call it a petit pays. See the people they ask me. I talk like Chief Zebrodaya, a whole me for goes the person, three people they call me, the one who I give the assurance they spread the news of the other people, they don't even just try. So the truth then I say, those where they be committed, let's go ahead. Forget about those people. Because tomorrow, you, Marashe, where you burn your candle from morning to night, you know if it's time for door for Ambazonia, they go match you, that people them, how in at them. You go hear story, you know, say like we first time we papa them, all them be they take first for school. All papa be they take first. When I was in school, you know, when I was in school, they never tell you say they fail. And I saw the revolution day. When we don't climb so we don't already reach for Ambazonia Square. Because that name say Bongo Square or whatever. We gave as we the talk of name change. All the reach for the Independence Square or Freedom Square. You go see people where they go stand tell you say they fight the revolution. You go show a picture and say, no be you did the dance for Grace Decker. He go say, no, not be me. He go deny himself. So those who are committed, those who stand, let's use this football way for fight this revolution. The few who win the race. Then go be na say Ambazonia win. All those people they will shame. Whoever shame them. Look like these people then where they claim say they conduct election or whether na for Monday or Tuesday. See the shame way they for them now. Now so they will shame themselves. So forget about them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody know who stand there, will not go put police. You know, we don't come for people their country. They don't really fix their country, fix their rules and regulation. They get their laws, they get everything. We come, we enter there, comfort zone, carry, we bongoro, we can't sit down, we enjoy their own. We not fit fix we own. We not fit fix we own. And the people that not know history. Country they hold, they now, Germany, France, Belgium, Poland, Russia, all those places, those people they went through hell. But now we this run now come for them. Some pastor be tell me say first time they can't catch we for Africa like slave. Would they run go ahead for bush? They catch we bring and now we they can't surrender ourselves. So una take me, una catch me, una take me. You see, so don't worry, ma. Let's go ahead. Let that one not distract anybody. But we'll know them. We'll know them. Time will come. I don't tell people that say, now only die go stop me for do it when me I want to. Now only die. Because when I die, then I don't feel do the thing again. But so far I did,
So,
far we go end when me I know say na independence. But whatever they think for their heart, whether it is whether na one Cameroon or na federation or what, they go pay heavily. They go pay. I don't care which kind of age are they. They go pay. Let them keep enjoy
yeah,
now.
may I just make some comment here? Many people they are just the tell one brother now say the knowledge we get about the struggle, not everybody get the knowledge. Because the child for tell me say we spend our time criticizing one another instead of fighting the war. Now what they tell you say is strategy where it use by the enemy may continue. This nation where with the with the sharing like this, many others and they never get am yet. They need it to be able to distinguish who is doing what, to be able to know what chaos some people are causing within us. Because you cannot have a recalcitrant child within your family and you don't chastise that child and you think that all is going to be well, or you don't call out that child. That is the reason why we have the rule of law. That is why we have moral codes. That is why we have platforms where you can evaluate people. If you don't call out a spade, if you don't call out the way it is, people will always take you for granted. My fellow brother, if you are listening to me because you keep writing, I want to say it here because so it is not a matter. Nobody is ready to celebrate the fact that you point out a brother or a sister. But we point out because we some people are still naive, some people are misinformed, some people are disinformed by what others are
Ma,
doing. Some people are
ma,
calculative.
let me tell you that
Nonsense.
let me tell you those people who write those things are people who are absolutely out. They don't have anything to contribute to this struggle. So they have their
Mhm.
gadget. They don't know what to do with it. Because you're not telling me. Yeah, some of us, particularly me sitting here, I don't lost family only because of this revolution. I'm not be anything in my life for explain. As I talk to you now, for the same papa is lying in the mortuary now as I'm talking to you. So make some people then shut up for tell me say you did talk about others because those others they did delay me for go for what way I stand for. And if you sit quiet, first time I used to talk say first time people where they be quiet, where they need talk, they be respected. Now if you sit quiet, you be mumu. That's what they call you.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes. So may not be rubbish for they tell you you spend time talking. May that person where they talk, you spend time talking about others. May it tell me one thing we don't do for this revolution. We're talking about others. Make that thing, the money we contribute, or whatever I do for refugees for Nigeria, or they sick them where they for home front, or the prisoners they where they for dungeon. What you don't do? You therefore can't ride here, spend time talking about other. Now sit down for here. Person like Boo Herbert, where they want try for bring down this revolution, for stand as King Paul Biya, Emperor Paul Biya. Man not talk about it because we spend time talking about others. So make all those people that shut up. They not talk rubbish because they sit down, nobody don't know them. When he write that thing, they write a name, you go, yes, some funny name. Man die go. This and that. Put your name there as my name stand for here, Dr. Elad Kizito. Put even my address, go for Google, type and you will see where I stay, plus house number, everything they did. Make them put their own too like that. So sometimes when those people talk, don't even answer them. Because those are people who don't have anything to contribute to the struggle. Look at this thing that these people did in March. If not be all this nonsense, do you know how far we would have gone now? Where should you know where we will be now? So we shouldn't talk about it because even for heaven, they defied. I read book for here. I have it there. The book you name as strategy. They talk how real story how angels they fight for with Satan, the Satan, Satan angel, whatever, you know. As I made leave people
You
quiet.
know, say if you don't
Let's
live
go
in
ahead.
church, man, I tell you now, Revelation 7, he said there was war in
Good.
heaven, and the
Yeah.
angels of heaven fought with the dragon, and they pushed the dragon, and the dragon fell out of heaven.
I read
So any
it in that
person
book when I was.
where the thing
That's it.
say, when you get the enemy for the house, may you not talk am, may you pamper am, may you hide am, may you not talk because say
No,
white man don talk say no be kill the talk. Make the white man wey na the way they be give the independence for that 1961, make they calm themselves back, they go open their books where they say yes, these
they
people
just
are on the
say
right
white man.
course. They are on the right course.
The people when
They had their
white man,
independence. Yes, this person has infiltrated. You think to fight to be in a revolution, to be in a struggle is a walk in the park. If you do not know
the people
yourself and identify
they look
yourself,
at
people
God.
will people will want to call you the way they want. But if you stand up and say this is what and how we are, home front or home front says this, home front says that. Yeah, whatever the case,
Those people
the thing is that
forget about
home front
chef. Forget
should be able to know who is standing for the cause for Ambazonia and who is selling them out there every day and delaying the struggle. If home front cannot break that one and begin to know whom to listen to, then maybe some people will also say, well, I have my work, I have my home, I have my nationality here, I can better stay. But that is not what people out here, majority and the government we have is standing for. Our independence, our sovereignty, our homeland shall be freed, and justice, equity, freedom, and peace shall be in place, and every Ambazonia is going to feed fat on their own soil, on their own government, in their own country. The cause may be difficult because everybody is talking cha 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 cha. Everybody has become over knowing. Simple
it
thing.
is
Don't
well
go
said
to the
that
football.
Marashall, it
Don't
is
go
said it
to
openly.
football.
Anything that you get easy, you can never enjoy it. You have to go the
Mhm.
hard way, the only and revolution. Those are people who don't read about revolution. They think revolution is, as I used to tell people, you come and embrace and be kissing. And that we are no. We are in a revolution. That one they call and for say, you miss me, I kill you. I miss you, you kill me. That's it.
Mhm.
And the fun say you start eliminate that inside their own. I be don't talk for I think now even for that Secretary Chris ABS. I be telling say my
Yeah,
wish
but
I
you
dey
go
find
defend
strategy where
you. Na
I
keep
go
am.
stand for inside this diaspora. They don't can reach for country the way they don't already make their law. You want touch person so they don't call you police. You know, they will go
Mm-hmm.
find way for go through that lawyer. We go past that police. We go get them one after the other. Yeah, we will get
Yes.
them one after the other. I know them. I know them.
Mhm.
I dey work all over Europe. I dey see them. The one there that they wear their paga, wear their salamander. Now so that they go nightclub every day. We will meet. We go meet. I don't tell them say
We
make
go meet
die
up
take
now.
me.
We go meet up. So, SOS. If some
Yes,
women
ma.
look for my list again, if some other thing they will, would already talk draft,
No,
I would
all
already
thing. We don't
talk,
already
we don't talk draft,
Ambazonians.
all roads lead to
Maninguba. Commanders
Copa
of Cope
Maniguba.
Maninguba. You know, we don't be in a play where they hot. So all this kind of confusion can't enter them. But now, chair lady, Professor Dr. Epote, he don't put with the commander that's on strategy. I don't tell people that say, let them come here tomorrow. And then when tomorrow draft finish, 1 month, they go see what it go take place today. But if they no can
Okay.
draft, man, get some man tell me, say, Dr. Ella, you be talk say, well, then me, I go, we'll wear that trouser away.
Home front get to
This very,
become ungovernable. Home front get
of
to become
course,
hot. Sitting behind, uh, una get to, we know say homeland dey try, home front dey try. They dey stay ghost town, they dey do lockdowns, they dey suffer all those things, but una share, mommy and papa dem, brothers and sisters, young girls dem wey dem dey rape una, dirty dirty people dem, dem dey come do una nonsense things for some kind way wey una no go fit forget am easily for una life. Some one dem dey leave dem with pikin dem wey we no know how we go do classify dat one dem, but we dey beg una say make una just trust una interim government, make una hold tight, make una no go for the voice dem wey dey dey disturb una, because some one dem no care for sell their brother and their mami dem only because say dem wan make their money. And we don see many people wey be dey talk kpakpakpakpakpa, usa dem dey, dem don pocket the money for the work wey dem be work am, dem don take am, dem don go, dem don leave the struggle, dem no care about you, dem no care about anybody. I dey beg una say make una continue dey lis ten to wetin wey una interim government dey talk, because na the one man standing. Every other person wey we know for this revolution wey we don calm, all of them, all of
they
them,
don't die all. They don't come go. They don't come go. Now we this that the interim government still stand.
na only we be the calm no go now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know as calm no go dey worry. If e be don hold you, go
It is
crash
scratch.
sotey
It is scratch.
e dey crash. So you know the calm no go, e dey crash even the international community. This calm no go dey crash even like e don crash, like we don crash this calm no go sotey the wound don deep wey no dey. So na the only calm no go this way e don be now. So abeg, make we just tie heart small, small, so e go calm. Any person may no begin look and say the one na the group, na the group. No group no dey for here. Group no dey sing anthem. Group no get flag.
No,
Na only country get
yeah.
anthem. Only country get flag. E get
Yes.
seal. E get the motto. E get the
You,
code of law. Na country dey get am.
you have
So all
you have
so
said it
all
all,
those
my
so all those
you
things.
don't talk 'em. You don't
So
talk
at
'em.
the back now, no follow some person wey government dey take care of everybody. Government no dey deny e group, be for your group, but na government that. So some group no go comot come begin dey talk say this. I dey beg una, there is a difference for we for understand this thing.
And
Difference dey for understand am.
that's why a platform like this is good for them to come and listen. Sunday be where as here where barrister Timothy Besai and barrister Ghana, they will be on ABC. In fact, I look the viewers. I talk to myself, say we Ambazonians, they will not get hurt. The thing where those two people they be the talk. Any Ambazonian will not be listen, then you are lost. I really
I'm
ask
telling
myself,
you.
say, wait till Ambazonians alive for listen again. Because I followed that thing that those people were speaking there. Barrister Ghanaian and Barrister Timothy. In fact, it was the best lectures or knowledge I've ever acquired when, as far as this revolution be concerned. But I look the viewers, I say, where are these people? Then tomorrow you go here and they talk something where they not get an idea, just an iota of idea for that thing they not get up. They can't sit there for talk, run their mouth. But the time for learn, for sit down there and listen, you know, nobody is ever old to learn. Me, when it comes to Ambazonian history, I not be top on that. So I like forever sit down and listen. The time, especially when somebody like Pa Atam, Pa Gojidinka, Barrister Tim, they will talk for the Pandanga, when they bring all the, if I listen, I don't, if I forget one or two questions for ask, I ask. If I not get, I only acquire the knowledge. And that's how you know how to direct your leadership or follow anything where you do. Let somebody just enter revolution, boom, because he see the flag or he wants some document for the people. Them he see that time, he stand for front. The tomorrow, bam, when you get what you want, you not see again. It disappear. The
That
thing
you
say
know
they
say
run.
some of we
Only
wey dey
for
go
them.
school.
I had to write all those things. Their name all day for my list. All so the day. Then I dey write am for them for computer now. It dey all.
Mhm. You know say some
Yeah.
of we wey be go secondary school for that time, more call am say southwest, they be dey do na contemporary history and everything. We happen to learn that jam Cameroon history wey
Mm,
dem be teach we from that time, when now a person don
mm,
grow now don know the reality, it is easy to do the dichotomy for really know which one be which one and which one. And as the thing dey pain me, but we get some teacher wey that man be used to tell we say, this is what I want to tell you, this one is for you to write and pass your GCE. He go tell we the
that's it.
part, then he go say this one is for you to take and fight for this country. When I she done today, so I the one that say also other my classmates and they were me and them be used to be for that. Man, God bless his soul. Mr. Chindai be don't go before us. He be used to tell we, as he be dey do, he go run go look for back window, run look for front. He said this is the one for you to use for this country tomorrow. And not be no say that man be dey do na prophetic word. So if I she don now I dey see most of them my classmates the way me and they be there for that history class, where they be the na say they don't forget, or they be only hear na the one for pass their GCE, they not be hear the one for say take am
Mhm.
fight for this country tomorrow. He be tell me say, he tell me about Fumba, he say it was not like this, it was supposed to be like this. So we be the laugh. He be the vex. I be the
That
one that
time,
say why this one
yeah,
be the vex. He be the vex. He say, I'm telling you something that is important for you tomorrow. So if I should down for this chair today to do this thing, it's not by chance. Then
that's
I
it.
can't
And I have one tell
put
you
on
say
two.
you
You
are
say,
the you the ask say who said that other one them day. You are the chosen one. They're not the chosen everybody. We be get the very that kind history teacher, no call his name because he's still there alive. He used to talk,
mhm,
he only not be the either. They don't even arrest him like how many times. He say all this thing they are teaching you people called Cameroon history is fake. He say If you there is no historian in this country. If you want to talk about historian, it's only me. And I in that and
Uh,
not true. The same
and I
thing when
know
you dey talk that time. For say will be the laugh. And now
we
today I
go
dey
laugh
get
so
all way to
the
make
man
even
go
talk.
vex.
All way to make talk.
I be the one
Now
that
they
say,
say,
why the man the vex? Then I now when me, I don't wear that vexing shoe now. Say, how could people live a lie all through their life? For how many years? Then I just yesterday where they say they are rewriting the history. Rewriting what? Rewriting what? For 1982, Pikin they be wear green, red, yellow that time for Yaoundé. Then the march say na 10 years of this thing. I be now only 10 years Pikin they
mm,
be march that year. You feel know what I dey talk. You know why you be victim.
mm-hmm,
Now them in the march that year. Jan 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 jan. Now only 10 years they be march. They wear green, red, yellow. The march say that the march that nonsense for 1982. And then for 1984, before person one turn again, I remember that day where people that they shout, they say Gojidinka don't start again. That time for small pikin, I hear the name na Godidinka, Godidinka. I see
uh,
people them, they wear their regalia, this country clothes wey we wear them. They come for some man in shop there for Melen. This one, Dr. Fominki. I think, yeah, if he gets to a place for opposite polytechnic, they will now for there they become for can judge that Godidinka case. I stand for window, I was small. I dey hear. God the tell Pa Godidinka may he explain himself. Then I saw the hear people they talk. He don't go bring that trouble again. He don't go start that thing. I dey wonder. Say wait till why all man dey against it one man? It's time for they explain himself. He said this is the time we have to go back home. We have to take the land. I was there live, a child. I listened to
you
what
see,
he was saying. I did not understand, but I understand better now. He said, this is the time they have changed the name. And I remember that time where they be try for first new national anthem for UNEC. Mo sing am. I still know two anthem them way the first anthem and the second one. You know when they for capital city, thing that they meter you quick. That was where we were
mm-hmm,
as a child going to primary school. So that anthem, because you think the talk. If you explain that for people, then they say, no, you are going to bring confusion. I be there and say, I don't understand. I no be ever understand. I hear a name that they call her Godi. Me for my ear, it be been a Godi Dinka Godi. Now way this our struggle don't come now. So before I can hear again say from Godi, say wait to. I rewind myself. I say, could it be? I look the picture. I say, yes. Now the first day where I be see am for small picking that time. I say, thank God say I join the right course because
that's
anything
it.
when I learn, no man no go talk about. I have been witness to some of the things them until now a person grows so. So even if it means self-security, Amazonia is on the right track and it shall come to pass.
Totally.
It shall come
Exactly.
to pass. People can do
It
their
shall come
worst.
to
Ah,
pass. We are
it shall come to
already
pass.
there. Look,
Yes.
they say when you don't realize it when you run race for anybody we run. I don't do marathon for Berlin here. I start to I come to the finish line. I have my number. I get my number for my age group. My age group, I was number 15. For the general this thing, I was number 2000 something. But I finished this thing. you know, at the
Yeah.
time when me
Yeah.
I see Brandenburger gate for this one at the finish line that will be.
Destiny
Why I don't
delayed is
nearly
not
reach. I say,
destiny
just the
denied.
can broke. I look and so I say, ma just stop, ma go, ma stop, ma go now. So my brain the talking one. I want see na video I dey cross.
Cross. Oh,
The people wey
that
dey
is
take
it.
first, they don't reach sometimes they
The
don't
Lord is
take
a
the vote
go
there
back.
with the sticker. But there were more than
Yes.
20,000 people. So for me for come that kind 2,000, I was very proud. Very okay. I get
Persistence and
certificate. They give everybody. Yeah.
persistence and consistency is the rule of the game.
So
You
I
know,
use this one now
yeah,
for say for sure say we don't register rich boya. Now you see all these
yeah.
people, these breakaway confucionists, all those things that that it happen now. So and then it come, it shout because we are always there, we are almost there. That's so now the reason that now the thing they the same like running. You know now you
Mm-hmm.
get for this
Mm-hmm.
world what is called finite and infinite players or
Yeah.
fighters.
Yeah.
What is a finite player? Now the people they go for field, they know say football na 90 minutes. They know say that 90 minutes they get for win. The infinite one them, now the one where they know say football na competition. Say they go play and change strategy until they win the match end. So those finite ones, they don't already reach 90 minutes. They don't be blocked. They don't know who side for go again, left and right. The infinite ones are the ones that continue playing until they stop the match, whether they win the draw or the loss. But they still know say they came to play a competitive sport. So now so the revolution day, we get those infinite and the finite ones. We, you, me, who should have here, we are the infinite. The finite ones, and that one they don't say, bam, if you don't hurt people, they come out and say, oh, one independent. They be not saying 3 months, 1 year independent or come out. After 1 year, they never see independent. They start draw back, they start go, as a this thing, this thing. Those are them. So when people know what they stand for, they never give up. You can fail, you can be wounded, you can be confused, you can be disappointed, but you will never quit. If you quit, that's it. And that's why they say when you fall and stand up, you are a strong person. But if you fall and remain there, it's your choice. You're a lazy person. So let's keep up the revolution. We will get what we want. Nothing comes easy. Anybody, I mean, people they need it. If you just compare these things the way they happen for this world, who don't get something easy? Why did they go school so they go reach for PhD? Why you not just go class one for primary school, they give you PhD? Why you go for cook before you chop? Why you not just stand for kitchen, the chop just done, you chop?
Mm-hmm.
Why we get for come with TV, they talk about revolution? Why people they not just know about what you will get for talk? So is that is just the same thing. You must struggle to get what you want. And then when you get what you want after the struggle, you enjoy it. We will enjoy, my sister. We will enjoy.
Man. That is, I'm just reading something. I have a younger brother who is under detention, but he's so inspirational. He writes out things and he sends them out, and most time I read them. It's so appreciative. These are some of the things I said I was going to read. Let me read this one again. He says, "The lie said to the truth, let's take a bath together. The well water is very nice. The truth, still suspicious, tested the water and found out it really was nice. So they got naked and bathed. Suddenly, the lie leaped out of the water and fled, wearing the clothes of the truth. The truth, furious, climbed out of the well, got to get her clothes back, but the world, upon seeing the naked truth, looked away with anger and discontent. Poor truth returned to the world and disappeared forever, hiding her shame. Since then, the lie runs around the world dressed as the truth, and society is very happy because the world has no desire to know the naked truth. The biggest obstacle we face in the world's transformation is most people's reluctance to face the naked truth. The naked truth is scary and ugly and dark, so they prefer to let the lies rule their lives. What they fail to understand is that you can only truly shine when you have faced the darkness. To all of you searching for truth and facing its ugly nature, I salute you for your courage and determination. Painting Truth Coming Out of the Wall, Jean-Leon Giron. Na Frenchman write am. If you read this small
People and that
extract,
they get sense. Now
yes.
people and that way sense there for their head. They don't just take that thing where they talk say. I be listening this thing now for some one woman where you get problem, some diplomat woman where you get problem with your colleague. This thing where the guy to elaborate and so in a nice way. I be listening and say, don't stay. If we get problem, the man they abuse, the woman talk, the woman take microphone talk, say, we know this we chartered the from the bill and for backside would pump from the Bengal
Mhm.
pump these branches.
Yes, zinc and
It
small
say when
palm
you
palm
enter
frond.
enter that bedroom, you move your clothes, you hang them, you wash. If Christmas can take that your clothes, start run, you come on now, start follow that Christmas. People they will talk say see two Chris people that they run for road. They not gonna know
Mhm.
say you are close with the run for take. Now this guy don't put them in the real
Mhm.
manner for drama.
Yeah.
And thank that your man say those are the people. And I don't just want for tell Ambazonian say all that thing the way that they do am for this election. Those are the lies. So they no one get the naked truth from when we talk. Now the reason why when we talk the naked truth here, somebody go write for your platform say you keep attacking one another because
Mhm.
they don't want get the naked truth.
And the one thing I want tell people then I say, make people not confuse between NGO, civil society,
And interim
frontline
government.
leaders, and government. Now four different things in that. Not confuse NGO. Person get NGO. Civil society, like how we be get teachers and lawyers where they be form consortium. Not confuse am with am.
Consortium, yeah.
Then yeah, frontline leaders. This one the way they be go join now they form kakuf.
Mm-hmm.
Na frontline lead. So you see, we don't evolve. No confuse it. If you still there for NGO level, no confuse am with government. Abeg una people. Because some people they sit there for NGO level, they go see some person in NGO, they go think say the NGO na government, not be government no. Now if you see they say are they for traders union, are they for teachers union, are they for Bensikin union, you feel say na government. No, if you see the way you say I believe me na in Morris, I believe me na in egg of sea, I believe me in all that name the way they call someone and so. No say you sit there na for group government not be group
And
group
all those groups they under the government.
it na government. Na why the way when
Yeah,
we go
all those groups.
for take care of refugee, we dey take care of refugees. When we go for take care of our prisoner of conscience, we take care of prisoner of conscience. If we go for take care of women, we take care of women. We go for take care of orphans, we take care of orphans. We need to say the one na my own, the one no. So please don't be getting confused with all these things. Now some of the small things in that way when you count for the television or the child for tell you say make some very popular person with the NGO, not because they talk, then you start say he don't talk, he don't talk. No, I beg una.
When government
This month,
when government send
mhm,
when government send things them for Nigeria, they not the talk say they want ADF, they want Morris, they want this. They dey give am for
mhm,
everybody where don't
for
run out of
Ambazonian.
amber. When they send things them for prison, they dey give am for everybody where they inside the way they don't hold it because of this struggle. Then they go talk say no, they want this one, they want this, they no, they want to exist. Now the NGO
Mhm.
them, the civil society groups them, they know their particular people whether they was some place, they dey send things there for them individually. But
They go
government
send
is
they
send
say
am
go there for this person.
as yeah, of course.
They
So that's
say
the difference.
go find this particular person. Give. When we dey do part projects, we do for women. We need do say who is who. It's just there like when you dey pay your workers you need not just say some of na really true say we still there for revolution where we still need more sensitization and more education and more outreach so that people will go
Yeah,
feel really know the
exactly.
different things in yeah for these different things not that we mean anybody the frustration is too much where everybody claims to be talking at the same time where you know who be who. Okay, they say ABC day, this other one day. Now which one we go listen to? I beg. Now some of the difference this. We now go get to know the difference between Sierra TV. My use that their country language, Sierra TV and Equinox, and the one way the television way there for Bamenda, the other one way the radio station there. We now know the difference. So now so wey the thing to the function with we.
Just as I
Abeg,
they
make
see for here, you get Al Jazeera, you get BBC, you get CNN,
yeah.
you get nobody they watch different they watch different ones.
Mhm. But
So
you
they
see
know
say
which
when
one be
some
which one.
they know which one be which one. So my brothers and sisters, we know say the depression, the stress, the frustration is too much in such a way that way um some person go dey say na who no ask yourself say na who you go hear. You get to know who wey you dey hear because your government na you go hear except say you go talk say I no wan but how you go do say you no wan be you government even Jehovah witness dem wey dem dey talk say dem no dey beat dem for politics but day wey dem say na public holiday dem too dem dey stay house dem need go work even dem
Mhm.
sef dem no get their own money dem dey still use na the money dem wey dey for the country so all those things we dey just stress ourselves for no good reason for say I don't want this, I don't want that, I no dey do this but your government na your government and na only you go fit support your government to achieve wetin wey you wan achieve am which I believe say na only the calm no go na the calm no go dey say we want sovereignty, we want our restoration, we want freedom for our people, we want to restore our stolen institution. Na this calm no go. Abeg, make we stay focused. Amen.
Yes,
SOS.
yeah,
More
man.
no forget Kupe Maniguba na tomorrow. Mhm.
I say now tomorrow in less than 20 hours. We dey for
I
Kupe
say,
Maningo.
oh, any man go tie. Um, say man pay ya,
No, I get for the
eh.
farm to
Say man pay ya,
Kupe Maningo.
Adam na ya, tele ya, tele ya, mama na ya, mama tele ya,
Aha.
eh,
Hosa,
eh.
hosa, 2 minutes, man.
What
Hey,
was
you don't
that?
rest up put the thing.
I already sing na
So,
seven tomorrow.
eki
Yeah.
eki yo,
Where actually,
bata.
yeah. Wow. Selele, 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 la, la, selele, selele, la, la, selele. We dance up for centenary stadium for small pikin for. For that wrong
yeah,
day there.
of
Man
course.
not call the
Oh
day
God,
because it's a lie. No. But we'll dance them. We'll dance them happy for Centenary Station.
Centenary
Yeah.
Stadium.
I
That's
never
it.
forget. Yeah. Government school butter.
So we get forget we are land back. See the memories
Yeah.
where would the miss
Yeah.
am? Yeah. They
I
you
tell
tell me
you.
say whether na whether waiting deka the cam that then
I
I
beg. They say
Jane
na
Decker now
they say na Grace Decker, Ambazonian abeg. More na just
Grace
do the
Decker.
two way. More na do the two way people from Benue they do. Abeg. If una no be see am, abeg. More na just do am. Mm-hmm.
So
Ah, thank you very much.
that's why I say let them go there and you will see they'll be ashamed of themselves. Even look the this La Republique, the whether na Jane Decker or na Grace Decker. If we get for come for France there, they stop it. Then now we
Mm-hmm.
Ambazonians who want go receive it.
I
Wow.
go now I go where Mama me Papa God abeg.
They stop her. They stop her. She was supposed to perform in France. But
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Sadina, they stop, they deny. But now
Mm-hmm.
it don't come for so-called Anglophones. They want can perform. So tell that they really publicize them. Shame on them.
Well, una sister, una mommy, una auntie, una daughter dey beg una say abeg make una do wetin wey pipu dem for Benue dey do. Make una ghost the place, ghost am. Na the only appeal that way we fit appeal for our fellow brothers and sisters. Make una come populate una own place, una own draft forum so that together we go reach faster. SOS, I think say we don exhaust almost everything wey we be get to talk today.
At least. I dey look
Yes.
at some nice Kupe Maninguba music so
For play am.
for play and make people that know what they talk about.
Okay, find am, put
So
am quick quick for the last
so
minute.
one will be where it be if I want I don't know say where they again. Maybe people that
Never
know
come.
what they can see tomorrow. I bet more is there. There is more. More is coming. Tomorrow the whole day will be a fun time, As Mary say in a combe. In a
Mm,
combe. Come and belong. Now the meaning of a combe. Come and belong. That's why I don't now my own abbreviation that
okay.
for combe. Thank you so much, man. No, I need to get that nice music, but all the same, tomorrow is the day. Come one, come all. You will see great things. You will hear great stories, and you will take part in the planning session of making Kupe Maninguba great again. Before all this Ngoketunja, we all decided we one star hot sober food. Now Kupe Maninguba since 2019 be the hit place. But now we can't get after things that be supposed to the worker find people that just can't enter. All their confusion, fake news,
No worry.
bring all type of lie because there's
Dance. Put your camera down. No, see fine. Uh-huh. Woo.
cut. Hey,
Go for your corner. Welcome.
No, people when they be talk, they not be not say me are they inside country something. May they see now.
Eki yo bata waka waka ade for your corner waka waka ade for your
Mm-hmm.
corner.
I eat that. Kupe Maniguba always there for people their corner. I said, Maharaja, now you dey play that music or now somebody?
Na me.
Wonderful. That means say you be all weather.
You no get country now. Also, I be Ambazonian pikin.
You
Na
are
so for
Mavic, you are
Cyprus.
Mavic in you are Mavic in
Na so
Ambazonia picking them.
na so for Cyprus. All dance day, people dey ask me say, na which country even know? So I be Ambazonia. I see where.
Now see what we are missing. Teaching the world they miss.
Na we.
You can't hear, you can't dance Michael Jackson.
Na so. Yeah. Okay. We leave you with this. Tomorrow, Kupe Maniguba. All roads leads to Kupe Maniguba. Bangan, Guti.
How you send
Mama,
Bo?
their
You
number,
send Bo used to make that
yes.
18. You said
Whether you are from Bo, you are from Bakosi, you are from Basosi,
all road
come
leads
out
to
tomorrow.
all road leads
All
to
roads lead to Kupe. Yes.
yeah. Thanks ma. In
And
fact, at least
remember time we begin come out man for what reach on Guti for they do say me come out down. Me calm down. You can't chop bush meat for
mm-hmm,
Guti. No for my men. Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Now for my men the wiki stuff.
You
My
see.
men. So
So all
tomorrow,
that bush meal where people that be they can't chop and may they bring their money tomorrow.
all man we don't stop for Bahemen Road where come on man fe the one can pass go Kumba. Or one take the other construct for come up pass come up for go for with the Kumba side for go for Bamenda. All man we don't pass that road. Ask me I don't know all that road. On my secondary school road, I pass a day, I know. I be Ambazonian picking. Ask me, I go reach from up to down. Praise God. So I beg tomorrow na Kupe Maniguba my reported the wait all of we and Dr. Ella the wait we Babuno for
Too
treasury the
much.
wait we everybody, you know. So even the one the way they don't go, then they still wait we more can't get and make they take and make they see him long. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That. Enough for
Woo!
diaspora on my ear. Zamtaro, taro, zamtaro. Yeah.
Oh. Let us just hear that one now. May motivate them, may bring them. As
That
sure they
one
don't
warm up.
already get that one, I
That
just
one, they
warm up,
don't get
warm
the
up.
vibes. They don't already get
More
the
they come,
vibes. Tomorrow, the one I just warm up now, warm up. When I for diaspora, all people all of them now. No one come up. No one come up before
so
homeland.
that is warm up, warm up, warm up, warm up. Tomorrow is the day.